Hello everybody, welcome back to the next part of White Day 1 Remake. So we're back at the main menu here. I wanted to show you, now that we've encountered a ghost and picked up a note, if you go down the collection list here, and you click on Ghost Collection, you can see down here we have, it's like a scroll, kind of, and a piece of paper. I think this represents the encounter, and this represents the story. And you can see we have one of 20 of each. So yeah, we're on the girl outside the window. This is the note. So you can come back in here and use the mouse wheel. At least that's what I'm using, and we can read it. We've already read this, and as you can see, this is the 7th ghost note. It's not the first, it's the 7th. And then if you roll the mouse wheel in here, it'll go to the ghosts. So you get a visual in the game, obviously, but in here as well. So yeah, it's like an unfolded, they're both scrolls, but it's an unfolded scroll. So this was the floating head ghost. And when you click her, there's no information because we don't actually have the story about this particular ghost yet. But I think she's called the floating head ghost. She probably has a real name. So that was the one that hit us in the last video. The thing with her, she's probably one of the first ghosts you will encounter. I don't think she's the first one either. She's probably not. What number is she? I don't know at the moment. They don't number the ghosts like they do the notes for them. Maybe it will once I get her note. Well, then I'll obviously know, I guess. That'll be it. The note number will reference the placement in the 1 through 20 the ghost itself holds. So then we'll get more information later. But the thing with her, she's a reoccurring ghost. She'll appear on different floors, different buildings. You'll get used to hearing the little sound effect that happens when she's coming, and she can go through walls, so it's pointless to kind of run. And I think if she actually hits you in the game when you're near one of the enemies, I think it immediately alerts the enemy to your location or something. So you kind of want to be away from any actual enemies when you know she's coming for you. Go get somewhere like a bathroom stall would be preferable. So you'll see her multiple times, but I wanted to come in here and show you this. And as you can see, a costume will be given to He Min Lee, that's us. Upon completing the ghost collection, you'll get the dandy guy outfit, which is like a little dressy outfit. I mean, I don't mind. Listen, I played all the Resident Evil games, most 90% of them. I'm all about costume and skin mods. I mean, I play American Truck Simulator. I got all kinds of skins for my trucks. I just don't really like paid DLC being skins or outfits. I think those should be things like this that you earn in the game by doing objectives. That's how I look upon it. Because to me, actual true DLC is like, extra chapter, episode, content, gameplay, not just something you slap on that gives your dude a pair of shorts instead of pants, But this game has free stuff built in the game based on difficulties you beat the game, or the different endings. Some different endings will give you outfits. Doing tasks like this will get them. And you can also buy a ton from the store as well, the Steam store. I don't want to show you too much else here. Ending collection, so you can see 0%. This gives away something, but these are the 3 that you need to get to unlock the secret character, and the secret character's endings are the last 2 endings here. But they all have these unique names, and they fill in a puzzle piece. Each ending you get, and it forms a complete picture. And you can see there's these little circles underneath. There's 5 underneath each name. Those are basically like kind of objectives within getting the ending, because it's really weird, this game. You kind of have to go by a guide, which I think I included in one of my videos, endings guide. And it shows you, like, you can go down a certain path of dialogue with certain characters in a certain way, and that may halfway through the game or something lead you to, say, 5 of these different endings. But then a few different branches in conversation will take you down a completely different endings path. So you have to fill in, like, all the kind of requirements. It's just letting you know how close you are to actually getting that ending. So you have to fill in all 5 bubbles. It's kind of a weird thing. This game is pretty unique in a lot of respects. But yeah, these are all the 10 endings, as well as the 2 additional for the secret character. I don't know which one we'll get. Most likely we'll get... I think you'll most likely get one of these first 3 endings on your first playthrough. They're like the normal endings. It doesn't mean they're good endings, but normal endings. Alright, back to our save. What I want to do here real quick, since the first and I guess the second video was me just kind of walking around in this first area for a good while. Oh yeah, that girl's waiting for us over there. I'm referencing back into my guide here just so I can make sure I don't miss anything. And I wanted to double check what we've already collected so I can mark it off for, like, real. So the first thing we got over here was the note. First ghost story. Well, the first one we found, but it was number 7, Secret of the Pond. And it talked about, I think the girl, like, showing up behind the windows on the outside. So we picked that up. Over here we found a ink pen, which is not part of the guide, but that's the first ink pen. We found a paper crane in the bottom of the clock. I noticed the drawer is reset to being closed, even though I left it open, so I guess doors, drawers, all that probably, well, that's open. I don't know. That's open too. What about this one? I know I left this one open. It's still closed. Maybe it's just these things. I like leaving these things open just so that I know I've messed with it. Whoa, okay. So, one thing we did miss, actually, I missed something. It's in the boys' bathroom. Gotta turn the light on. I think it's, yeah, right there. You can see it shine. I just didn't get it. Cigarettes. Roseanne. Okay. Something that no student should have. It was probably hidden by some delinquent. Of course he had to be a delinquent. So that's a miscellaneous item that I skipped over. I want to confirm also the few doodles that we found. I want to confirm which ones they were. I'm just trying to be thorough. I need to be thorough on this game to get most everything. So we saw this one. And that one is the fly. So this one is considered number 4 of the doodles. There's 8, I think, doodles, I believe. This is number 4. So that one. Okay, that's one of the first ones. And then there's a few in here, I believe. Yeah. Okay, there's one. What's the cat? Which one? This one is number 3 doodle. This is the home economics classroom. So just kind of drag your face down the wall and keep looking for new ones. Here's one. That's the pigeon, I think. This is number 2 doodle. That's that one. Okay, I don't think there's any more. That noise. Still can't tell if it's coming from the floor or from the ceiling, but it could be the ceiling. So we picked up the ladder over here. We found a coin, I think, over here. We didn't buy anything yet because we were going to hoard our money for a bit. And then we found this weird looking tree, which I think looks like a plant or a bush plant, I think. And we got wire cutters over here that we kept. Miscellaneous. And we got 2 coins. We got 1 pen. 1 heel. And we still kept the clippers. There's our magazine. So Young's diary and the gift for White Day to give to her. All right. We can get into this at some point. There's a letter in it. You can see there's a piece of paper in there. But you need a key. I forget what they're called. Probably like the small keys from Resident Evil or something. Alright. Just double check in. So I think we're caught up with that before we go and interact with Miss Thang in there. I wanted to mention just some other information. Let me take a sip of drink, actually, real quick. Apparently, and I think I learned this upon researching for the YouTube videos for this series, apparently a White Day movie was made called The Labyrinth. Not The Labyrinth with Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie, but a labyrinth named School, but it's just called The Labyrinth. Have any of you seen it? Let me know in the comments if it was good. I'm assuming it's Korean and probably dubbed. Probably not even dubbed. It's probably just straight Korean. But I'd be curious to know. Yeah. And one other thing I wanted to mention, I think I said it in maybe the last video. When you encounter ghosts in this game, they are only encountered with the lights off. So you can't have any lights on in the room. Well, except for that first one, I guess. That floating head ghost. So, not all of them, I guess, but the majority of them. It was definitely true in the original. Maybe this is something that's not true in the remake anymore. I get a little confused about how it worked between the original and this one, and what this one changed or did different. I don't know all of the exact details, but if it's not one or the other, it's both. But it could be this one as well. That in most cases you do need to have the lights off. So I wanted to mention that to you guys. Alright, we already brought the ladder in, and we already cut this open. And she's still standing here, just waiting. Man, she's like, oh, here comes that ghost. I'm gonna try to go in here and see if, it's the floating head ghost. I'm wondering if I go in here, if it'll leave me alone, or if it'll still get me. It's probably still gonna get me. That's why she was wigging out. There it is. Okay. I was looking at her and I was like, why is she like got all these weird vapor trails around her? And it was because it was coming up from behind her. She didn't even like notice or care. I think you just get red marks around the screen when you're like hurt and stuff. You don't really have a health bar. Not that I can tell. Yeah, you don't have a health bar. So this is where we're trying to go to get her a key, I think, or a book or something. I forget what she even wants now. But we're going in here to break in. Oh. Ugh. Jeez. I've always wondered, is this us in another reality, or is this another student that just looks close to us? You just beat the crap out of that dude, man. No blood, though. Where's the blood drag? Okay, so apparently we just saw that through here. Well, she had to have seen it. She's still back here. Yeah. Okay, you totally saw that or heard it. You're just standing there like nothing happened. Okay. There's an area coming up here just as a forewarning. I'm probably not going to do much audio manipulation when it happens. I'm just going to leave it in, but there's a loud segment that's going to happen, like an alarm that goes off until I solve a puzzle. So I can't walk past. There's too much hot steam. So just a forewarning on that that's going to happen. You can quick turn in here as well, so that's nice. Puzzles. Some puzzles need to be solved by using the cursor. You can work on the area when the cursor changes to a hand. Move objects and solve the puzzle. So we just need to turn it. So click it, and then you got to click it again. And there you go. Close the valve. So you don't even have to like hold it and turn it in a circle, which I would prefer it that way, but it's not that interactive. Okay, so we got to turn this one. Some stuff down there. Close the valve. I do apologize that, let's look at the frame rate. I do apologize that the game has a stutter to it. I mean, I'm running it in full screen, borderless windowed mode. It may be because I'm not running it in exclusive mode, which I showed you guys you could do in the config and tech videos, but I said not to do it because when you adjust settings, such as sliders for brightness and these things, it like rapidly flashes your desktop, your wallpaper, your desktop, and the back and forth between the game. So I thought if it's doing that, it's likely to cause a problem. So I left mine and recommended you guys leave it in borderless full screen. So it's either that because it's not full screen, or it's just because this is a Unity engine made game and they can be a little glitchy. Not necessarily bad. I'm not one of those people that thinks games in Unity are bad. Yes, there are bad. That's like saying, you know, a guitar is bad because people have written bad songs on guitar, you know. The game engine is just the vessel in which the game is delivered and, you know, imagined on. So I like Unity engine games mostly, and there's a lot of good ones. So we got to cut through this. That's why you kept it. So here's where it's going to get loud. There's a few areas in this game where it does that. It just gets extremely loud for like a good while, and you can't do anything until you get past it. No animation, just the sound. There's a slight animation. Okay, plop. That's not good. Alright, it's loud. I mean, it's more annoying than it is loud, I guess. I thought it would be louder. So you gotta come in here, and you gotta do one of these connect the dot thingies. They all need power, I think. There we go. I have no idea what I did. I never do. I just get it completed. For whatever reason, that causes a talisman and a key to get thrown out of a safe that was closed and possibly locked. So, I don't know what this stuff is here. Transformers, looks like. This is being rebuilt and worked on. That's why it looks all tore up. There's a note we read about that. Okay. What do we got? Home economics classroom key and a metal token. Not a talisman, but token. The key that unlocks the home economics classroom. Sweet. And a wooden token that has the metal symbol on it. It gives off a lucky vibe. Cool. Very nice. That just automatically closed. There's a note. Okay, installation engineer's note. The pre-existing wiring is twisted and the metal wires are seriously corroded. It will take a few more days to fix this mess. The cause of the corrosion is unknown. If the corrosion leads to an overload, thus triggering the alarm to go off, it can be shut down temporarily by connecting the third and fourth sockets. Okay, so there's your hint. Or your solution. You know. I guess maybe you would see that first. Granted, you know, when this happened, we had the lights off, so you're going to be drawn over here, maybe. I don't know. The light is here. I was drawn to that, but turn it on, bruh. Alright, so none of this other stuff you can mess with. It's just here for looks. And we determined there was nothing else in here, right? This game's crafty. There's a lot of stuff to find, so you gotta look everywhere. Alright. This will be important. Love is merely madness. It's a shame that you cannot open these. So this thing... I know what it is. I think the game... I'll wait for the game. Whoa. Good thing my hand wasn't in there. I'll wait for the game to tell us what it is. I mean, probably can already tell, but... I won't spoil it yet. But this will be important later, towards the end of the game, actually. Okay. I think we're good in here. Look at that little, glitch. Not really a glitch, but the safe door disappears right whenever you get it off the screen there at the hinge. It just goes away. Does it do it over here? Can't really tell from this side. Boop. Alright, I always like to turn lights off. Whoa.
Oh. Huh. Not bad. Thanks a lot.
This school seems dangerous. I think the janitor's crazy too. Next time, do it on your own. Just a second. She's always got like that one little shoulder up and the head down. Like, I know you want to give me a compliment. Excuse me. So just be nice to her.
You're not trying to scare me, are you? I'm not that gullible. Oh, but did you know? This school used to be a hospital during the Korean War. Rumor has it the whole school is haunted because so many people died here during that time. Maybe the rumor's true. I mean, especially on a night like this. Oh! Did I scare you? I guess you don't like ghost stories, huh? Oh, the doors are probably all locked by now. They lock all the doors after 10. Except for the lecture hall lobby, that is. If we want to leave, we have to go to the lecture hall. You know the new building, lecture hall, and here are all connected, right? Here. This is the key to that hallway there. Could you open it on your way out? Go ahead. I still have something to do.
I just want to stand here against this wall for, you know, eternity. So what she said, excuse me, what she said there in the cutscene was, back during the Korean War, this used to be a hospital and now it's a school. The cutscene always cuts the dialogue off there. That's something they should have patched and fixed, but they never have. The few times I've played through the remake, it's done that every time, but that's what she said was the Korean War. So she gave us the main building 1 central hallway key that unlocks the fire shutter on the first floor of the central hallway in the main building 1. What does that say? Extra +2 solid top security number 1. Nice. So let's go. She's gonna throw a fit if we stand there too long or too close to her, so we can't use it here. It's not for that. She's just gonna stand there. So, all right. It's either for this door or that door. I think it's this door. Nope. Let's try this one. Yeah, because it's turning white now, so that means we have a key, and if you click it, he'll just open it or unlock it. He may not open it, just unlock it, but when you don't have the key, it shows the same thing. It's kind of harder to see, but it's a circled red key, meaning you need a key, but you don't got one. So now we can proceed this way. So yeah, you unlocked it. Okay. Can't lock doors behind you, you can just close them behind you. Alright, so can't open it. That means it's locked from the other side. And I think we found 3. I forget if it's 8 or 10 of the doodles. I know I've already said previously in one of my videos, I just don't remember what that amount is that I said. We've already found, just trying to see how many we have found. By the way, the number 1 paper origami that we found, it's number 1 because I guess there is multiples. There it is. Can't zoom in on these. I guess there's more than this one. So we found the pigeon on the wall, the fly, and the cat. So we have 3. They're all pretty much in the early part of the game that way, so this is how it would work. You beat the game and you get one of those 3 endings I mentioned. You start a new game playing as the same dude, Heman Lee. You would find the 8 or 10, I think it's 8, doodles. Just hearing a noise. It's like whispering or something. You'll find the doodles in that playthrough, and then I think that will make the secret character unlock. Oop. Uh-oh. Hide. Saved.
Shh. Oh, that was close. If you sneak in at night, the janitor gets terribly angry. If he catches you, the punishment is harsh.
Punished? Is that what you call punishment? He looks crazy. I like her. She's probably one of my favorite characters in the game. Okay, I think I usually say he looks crazy. And I think that's not the right thing to say. She thinks that's weird, I think, if you say that. So let me say this. Yeah, the noise.
What do you mean? Anyway, he's nice in the daytime. You're the transfer student. I'm in your homeroom. Remember?
No, I don't think I do. Sorry. Yeah, you were with So Young earlier today, weren't you?
You know So Young? Well, I guess everybody knows her, actually. I'm Jiyeon Sol. You're Human Lee, right? Anyway, what are you doing here at this hour?
That fly we found on the wall, one of the doodles with the glasses on it, it's supposed to be resembling her. I have something to give to So Young. I'm just running some errands. Don't know what I want to say. I'm just running some errands. I have something to give.
Oh, really? Tell me something. I always see you alone. Don't you have friends?
I've got you. Don't worry about it. I like being alone. Got you.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's right. But you'll make more soon. Okay, I'm going to go now. Be careful.
Don't get beat to death with... yeah, don't get beat to death out there with a baseball bat. Janitor. Janitor will chase after you if he finds you while he's on patrol. Be careful when you turn on the light or run, because the chance of getting caught by the janitor will increase. In a difficulty level below normal mode, you can check the status of the janitor with the eye-shaped icon. Yeah. You'll see it through the walls or something. Below normal. So on easy or very easy, then not even on normal. So we're definitely not going to get that. But yeah, he's got one of those big old flashlights in one hand and a baseball bat in the other. And he's got a gimpy leg, so he kind of doesn't run as quick as he could, thankfully. So he's active right now. There's no windows in this room except on the outside, but hearing noises. Notice from maintenance. New installation notice. To avoid constant replacement of lock keys used in the school, we have purchased a machine that can combine and disassemble keys and have placed it in the workshop. So that was that device that I almost clamped my face in. We asked the facility management to train all involved parties on the usage and maintenance of the machine. Combining instructions. Put 2 small keys in the tray. Pull the lever to combine the keys. You cannot combine a key that has already been combined. Disassembly instruction. Put a combined key on the tray. Pull the lever to disassemble the key. The current keys to the mailboxes throughout the school will be replaced with combined keys. Thank you for your attention on this matter. So that tells you a lot right there. That device in the workshop can assemble and disassemble keys, and it's used for those mailboxes that I said the piece of paper was in. But these keys are few and far between and spread out kind of across the game. So, okay. What is going on with all that whispering out there? Okay, it's hard to see, and we don't have a light source yet, but there's a 5G weight, a small weight used to balance a scale. So there's a few of these I think we have to get. And we can open that drawer. We can't turn on the computer, and you can get a key for this that we don't have yet. And there's nothing. So we're going to stop this video here, guys. We'll explore a little more in here. There's something over there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Thank you. Bye.